Right, and we're live.
And it's time! Hello. Why you on? I'm very well, thank you.
Wegos is a beast of a man. A beast. A beast. I didn't get the...
Talking points for today's game. White horse. It's got to be right. I think.
Well, he could be a game changer. He could be a game changer, him.
Definitely. I think. Come on, Liam. I think him and he's going to make a. It's going to be interesting to see what impact it does against the Arsenal defence. You know, they.
He's right tall as well. They ain't got right tall centre backs, have they, Arsenal?
We've not seen Arsenal against any major tall player this year. Obviously, Arsenal games have been suspended. Well, not suspended, but it's been rearranged.
He's 30-year-old Weghorst. I thought we were a bit younger than that, you know. I don't know why I thought we were younger.
You know, he's pretty old as Weghorst.
I don't know why I thought we were younger than that. I thought we were like 25, 26. Oh, what lie?
No. He's a
pretty experienced player then.
Yeah, he's been around the pitch for a while.
I know, score goals as well, won't he?
He's playing a few games for Holland, and yeah, I think it's going to be a great game.
It's going to be a great game, and I'm just happy to be sat here watching a game as a neutral.
I mean, I'm not having to. I'm supporting here. I'm wanting a draw out of this. To be fair,
a draw would be good for you, lot.
Definitely fine for me.
I can't see a draw. I think there'll be a few goals here.
I'm wanting an entertaining game. I wouldn't mind a draw if it was an entertaining game. What I mean by that is just both teams going at it for the win. Because both teams need the points. So it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to be the one who makes the first move and who is going to push the defence out. If that makes sense. Audio's coming through somewhere, bro. Yeah, I've got it up. I've got it up on my computer. But yeah, I think it's going to be a great game for both teams. I feel, as you said, it's just nice to sit back, relax, and not watch one of our teams play today. I think that's. I just want a good game of football. That's all I want. Just a good game of football.
It's going to be a good game of football. I can feel it.
We can feel it. I can feel it, Stu, mate. I can feel it from last night as well, to be fair. Last night was brilliant. You should have seen it last night, man. You're looking amazing as ever. I was going to say another word, but that's for later.
Yeah, pistol. We're on stream if you're want to watch, bro.
Oh, I need to send the link, don't I?
Oh no, yeah.
What's it called? He's already what's it called? Replying to my Facebook comments.
Loving the moustache from Roy Keane.
I've shaved mine off.
Loving the moustache.
You know, Roy Keane's that guy who can pull off a moustache. That's it.
He's pulling it, he's pulling it off alright. He's all keen.
If you can hear any background noises, I'm deeply sorry. It's a dog who is barking mad out there. So, just a heads up and that's it. It's not even kicked off yet and the dog's going barking mad. You know what I mean? What's it going to be like when it hits kickoff? But I think, as I said, I'm just going to relax this game. Do a normal watch window. There's going to be energy, don't get me wrong. but I just don't have any feelings towards this game. Obviously, if the table wasn't like it, I would want Arsenal to win, just because I hate Man United. But you know,
I want Man United to win. A draw would be good because, draw 1 point each, but
I'll take the draw all day long. Definitely take the draw all day long for me. But we'll have to see. Trossard on the bench. I feel like he's going to come on today.
yeah.
I think he's going to make an impact.
He'll definitely come on today because it'll be his debut. He'll wanna get him on and get his debut going for the club.
Arsenal at home or away?
Arsenal at home.
So yeah, it'd be a home debut for Trossard. I think that's what Arteta wants. I think he wants the fans behind him. And to be honest, 25 million for someone who is as talented as him is an absolute steal.
27 million.
27 million. Sorry, so 27 million. Sorry, got the 2 million in agent fees, but I just feel like it would be an absolute great game to watch, and everyone watching.
And Tottenham are currently speaking to Zanalio and his agents about joining. They want 30 million for him. We've offered a loan, but they've only said they'll let us loan him if there is an obligation to buy. So it has to be a guaranteed.
So another Romero.
That's at Zaniola, yeah.
And
then we're still progressing talks with Pedro Porro. I reckon that's got. There's more advancements being made in that as well.
For me, my transfer window's been a bit quiet, but I don't think you can really add to that team what it currently is.
We signed a few people of Man City.
I know we signed one. We signed one for 8 million, but I think he's going straight into the academy. Actually, knowing he's getting loaned back to the club, and then he joins us in summer. He did. So, I think it's good to see my team picking up youth players for a cheap price and developing them to become into the first team. Score predictions just before kickoff.
Score predictions.
I want a 2-2 draw. I'll take a 2-2.
I'm gonna say. I'll say 2-1 United. But I also think there might be a few more goals in that. I reckon there might be an early goal from either or. I reckon that'll pace up the game a lot.
Oh yeah, you want an early goal. I think in any football game, you would want an early goal.
So I reckon
if it's your team or if it's the other team, just get both teams pumped up for it.
But an early goal would make this game so I reckon it's going to be end to end, really. But Man United are missing Casemiro, and they did beat Arsenal without Cassie before. So
the only thing I can say about Casemiro is his replacement. I think he's a world-class footballer.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka's on the pitch. Not Wan-Bissaka. Scott McTominay, sorry. Yeah.
Thank you. I think he's a great footballer.
I think set pieces are going to be dangerous today, though, because like I say, Arsenal don't really have any tall fullbacks or centre backs.
I mean,
Tomiyasu's quite tall. I don't know, is Saliba tall?
Saliba is tall, yeah. They've got tallish, but they don't really like.
I think nice deliveries into the box for Weghorst's head.
I think the person to watch there has to be Weghorst.
You're not watching the stream? Yeah, they're on stream. If you look, they're cycling through.
I think it's going to be a world class. I think it's going to be a tactician match between Ten Hag and Arteta. I
You've
think it's
got
also
Martinez, Bruno, Rashford, Ericsson, Varane, Anthony, Shaw, Weghorst, Wan-Bissaka, McTominay. And then Trossard's on the Arsenal bench. And then Arsenal's lineup is Ramsdale, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Nketiah.
Martinelli's had quite a few games.
And you've got Smith Rowe on the bench. You've got Trossard on the bench. You've got players that can change the game. Whereas on the Man United bench, you've got Garnacho, Elanga, Pellistri. 3 very young players. 3 very young players, and you've got Fred, Lindelof, Maguire, Heaton, Malacia, and you've got Menu.
I think is it Garant? Is it Garantia? I think
4 minutes time. We're about to kick off, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, is it Garantia? I believe it is. Garnacho, sorry, Garnacho. I think he's a definite. He's a definite.
He's one for the future, isn't he?
I
say he's one for the future, but he's smashing it now. I say that. I say he's one for the future, but he's smashing it now. He's a very good kid.
But
yeah, he's a very good player.
I see it as he's definitely going to come off the bench. That's where I see it. I think he's coming off the bench. I think that's where Ten Hag is massive tactics, where he's got someone on the bench who he can rely on to bring energy to the game.
Camera's not focusing. Focus.
Down.
My camera won't focus.
That's a great question. You know what? The way this Arsenal team's playing, man, it's gonna be such a. Maybe Ericsson.
Maybe Scott McTominay's being given that job. McTominay's probably being given the job of Shadow Odegaard, and we'll see if he does it well. Probably not.
The thing as well with McTominay, he's not match.
If he just sticks tight to him and don't let him get the ball, really, then you'll be fine. But
McTominay's not match sharp.
I reckon Fred should have been the guy to do that today, not McTominay. But...
Yeah, I don't. That's the only questionable. What do you call it? Questionable tactic from Ten Hag is why have you not started Fred, who I believe Fred is a better player than McTominay.
I honestly believe as well you've got a better back line than Arsenal coming out today. Defensively, you've got Wan-Bissaka, you've got Shaw, and then you've got Martinez and Varane. So
Martinez and Varane are a great partnership together. They know how each other play.
Down that right hand side, Anthony's going to have to work a little bit harder. Yeah, Saliba is massive, isn't it?
I think the only thing what's going to be the hard part is when, because obviously we know Ben White and Zinchenko both love to go up the field. It's going to be interesting how Aaron Wan-Bissaka, can try and stop the overlap, because Arsenal are a very overlapping team. They just make non-stop overlap runs. I think Saka has to be a bit more strengthy today. I think the referees have slowly started to notice that Saka does go down a bit too easily. So hopefully, I hope it's not a stop-start game. That's what I want. I don't want a stop-start game. I don't want the ref being either. I'm trying to think of the word. I don't want the ref to be card happy either. I think you should just let the game flow.
I'm not sure who the ref is.
No, give me 2 seconds, because fantasy always has. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got Ericsson and McTominay playing as centre mids with Bruno in front.
The referee is Peter Banks and VAR is Stuart Atwell. No, he seems to have a soft spot for United.
Do you like the new look of the Streamline pistol? It's better than the other one, isn't it? Clean, man. I spent a lot of time working on this. We had a lot of viewers last stream. Tottenham.
Game's about to kick off. Let's put it on. We had more United fans in here, wouldn't it be fair? Oh, you can hear that. Turn that. I'll go down. Oh, the Arsenal players are trying to move the camera away. Which means I don't feel like... I kind of feel like the cameraman shouldn't be in the Arsenal team talk. I think it's... But this Arsenal team is a very, very well good team this year. They're performing really well. Arteta's got them performing on something what I've never seen before out of football.
Here we go. About to kick off.
Bruno Fernandes is about to take it. Here we go. Boom. Kick off.
He has.
Shaw's already getting pressured by two Arsenal players straight away. Xhaka. I think Xhaka and Partey can be very, very busy today.
He's got a black eye, as Martinez, look. He's got a big stinking black eye.
Never from that collision the other day. Beautiful quick feet from Partey there. Straight into Nketiah. Nketiah to Xhaka. At Martinelli now.
Martinelli's free on that side.
Corner kick already. 43 seconds in and there's already been a corner. This is unbelievable. 55 seconds in. Martinelli giving the tactic away. Telling his teammates what he's doing. Poor corner, can't get past the first man. That is shocking. You can't be a Premier League player and not get past that first man.
Cleared by
Bruno. Saka, nice little bit of quick feet there to get past. I believe that was Eriksen. Arsenal playing very quick today.
That's 1-2 with Partey. Back to Partey into Odegaard. Odegaard sees the space opening up. Pass it to Zinchenko on the left side. Crossed in from Martinelli. Odegaard, and it's blocked. Odegaard still got the ball. It's out for a goal kick. Is that a goal kick or a corner?
Another corner. Another one. 2 minutes in, there's been two corners. I might put a bet on. I might put a cheeky bet on the corners here.
Zinchenko. Passes it straight to Xhaka. Oh.
First shot of the game.
Unlucky.
And it's from Arsenal.
The tempo from Arsenal coming out. They won it.
The question is, can they hold this tempo throughout the entire game, or are they going to slowly deteriorate? That's the question. I'm trying to find corners now.
De Gea to Shaw. Shaw to Eriksen. Flicks it on but loses the ball. It's won back by Shaw. Rashford runs. It's out for a Man United throw, I believe.
It is.
Looks like it's going to be taken by Luke Shaw.
Rashford down the wing. Trying doing his dancing feet. Straight out. To Bruno, who loses it on the edge of the box, and Arsenal could be away here. Xhaka to Martinelli, who's making a blistering run down there. Wan-Bissaka's keeping up with him though.
It's Paul from Bruno.
Manel still running down the wing. His head cuts in. Wan-Bissaka with some great defending there, showing his strength. Man United have got the ball. They're on the attack themselves.
It's Anthony running into the midfield. Passes it off to Ericsson. Ericsson to Wan-Bissaka. Back to Ericsson. Nice little 1-2. Ericsson with a long ball to Weghorst. Passes it to McTominay. I thought that were a loose one from McTominay, but he finds Rashford. Luke Shaw with the overlap. Is he going to pass it? He's not, but Luke Shaw wins it. Crossed into the box. Poor cross. Odegaard's won it back. And is that a foul? Ericsson fouled.
Yes.
Free kick to Man United. 5 minutes in, the tempo's looking nice.
For both teams. Man United now just holding the ball in the centre circle. Rashford, beautiful bit of quick feet to get past White, but Gabriel is there to recover.
The thing is, they've got to try keep up with each other's pace. They can't be too sloppy and slow on the ball because these are two teams that are at the top of the game now.
Eddie and Nketiah on the ball to Partey, beautiful.
See, Ramsdale has another really good game like he did against Spurs the other day.
Got intercepted. And here's now on the wing versus Zinchenko, trying it away with his dancing feet. Passes the ball away to Fernandes. Fernandes back to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka trying his best to bully himself past the Arsenal defence, which is looking very strong today. Both teams are going into this with some great form though, taking nothing away. Both teams are going, I think they've won all the past 3 games. Martinez ball over the top. And it's made a bit of a slip. There's a penalty call from Bruno. I don't know. I think Ramsdale stopped after a while. It looks like the referee might be going to VAR with this.
It's a beautiful run. Oh.
No, there were no intention. He weren't going for Bruno. We're trying to scoop the ball up. That's just... It's not a foul. He does get there first, don't get me wrong, but Ramsdale had no intention to go for the player.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Some might say it's a pen, some might say it's not. I don't know about that one.
I don't think it will. If
Bruno did get there first, but I think he's just gone. I think he's trying to make more of a meal of it. Do you think he's looked for that one?
Yeah, of course he has. Because where was he going to go there? Like, you saw
he had his back.
He
had his back to the net, didn't he? But he could have passed it off.
Here's Saka on the ball.
Tell you what, Odegaard's gives the ball away a few times, hasn't he?
Poor pass. Here's Rashford. Trying to do a quick 1-2 with Bruno.
Weghorst
Bruno's
won it back.
On a Weghorst, right back. Ericsson trying to show some creativity there, but Arsenal have swapped the ball up and it's headed into the halfway line. And
Nice
Eddie
Nketiah by Martinez
nearly got past the Rashford making a bullet run, but Ben White's there with a nice little clearance.
Ben White's got a challenge today, keeping Rashford quiet, and it's the same on the other side. Wan-Bissaka with Martinelli.
Luke Shaw with Saka.
These fullbacks need to be on it today, and especially them central defenders as well.
It's going to be a chess match. That's what this game's going to be.
I say that as well, but Luke Shaw's got Saka to deal with.
De Gea, I don't know what he was thinking there. That is some poor distribution. I don't know what he would... I don't know who he saw. He just gave Arsenal free possession. Odegaard for the cross got blocked. Partey out towards Martinelli on the wing. Martinelli trying to dazzle Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, it's very poor.
Martinelli with a shot just over the bar. turn this down a bit. Yeah, right now I feel like both teams right now are having some technical issues here. Try to sort this
You're having
out.
technical issues.
Yeah, my game seems to not be working. That's the Bundesliga game, that one. Yeah. There we go. Oh, this one's. Oh, try that back to this one. Trossard is on the bench, getting highlighted by all the cameras.
40 million.
Hmm?
You signed that Pedro Porro for 40 million.
We've just done it.
I think you've given 3 players at the same time to get him.
Where did you read that?
It's on the TalkSport thing. You've had to exchange 3 players. I don't know what names.
Odegaard has stolen it in the midfield.
Right.
Started to attack. Man, I've got more men behind the ball here. Odegaard trying to do a nice little pass. It's found its way to Martinelli, takes a shot and it gets blocked. Beautiful from Odegaard. Beautiful steal. Beautiful run. But Man United have regathered possession. And they could start their own counter-attack. But there's been a foul. Bruno and Gabriel. Gabriel is already getting really aggressive in Bruno's face straight away. Referee might be giving out a card here if I'm not mistaken.
TalkSport have just tweeted that Tottenham Hotspur have just got the Pedro Porro deal over the line, and apparently it's 40 million, and 3 of our players going the other way.
That is.
But that's TalkSport, so to me that's not a good source.
Not the best source, isn't it?
But as soon as Fabrizio tweets it out, we'll keep you updated. The only thing Fabrizio's tweeted out at the minute about Tottenham is Tottenham are currently only offering an initial loan for Nicola Zinaglio with a buy option included. That's their proposal as things stand. Roma want 35 to 40 million guaranteed fee. No agreement yet, but players keen on the move. AC Milan is also keen on the situation. So we've got to keep an eye on that.
Arsenal free kick. Beautiful whip balling going towards the back post to meet Gabriel, who gives the ball away cheaply and gets cleared. Rashford is hunting this down, but Ben White wins the race and it's back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale hooves the ball up the field where it meets Martinez. Eriksen again trying to do a fancy flick, which isn't working. And Saka's done a beautiful pass through. Arsenal on the attack yet again. It's Martinelli again. On the edge, tries to find the pass this time instead of the shot, and it didn't pull off. Man United get clear, but Arsenal yet again picked up the ball. Arsenal definitely seen more of the ball here.
It's poor clearance that from Eriksen.
Saliba up towards, I believe, is that
Xhaka.
Xhaka to Martinelli. Martinelli cuts in this
Ooh,
time, but
Wan-Bissaka
not
nearly
enough
cut
power
that
on the ball. And now
It's cut out by Eriksen.
Start the
Counter attack. Anthony on the right wing. He's up against Gabriel. Brazilian to Brazilian. Anthony's still got the ball. Zinchenko's come. He's megged and it's a foul in the box. Is anything going to happen there? He's megged him, ref.
It's that's very questionable. The ball hasn't been outplayed. Could it go to VAR? I don't know.
He put it through his legs. He was trying to run past him. He's blocked him. It's a foul, surely. But no one's appealing, so they're not going to get anything. McTominay to Wan-Bissaka. Back to McTominay. Varane's got the ball. He's running up to the right wing. Passes it back to Wan-Bissaka, who passes it into the feet of Anthony. Anthony's looking forward. Beautiful pass. It's got McTominay. Back to Anthony. Anthony crosses it into the box but doesn't find anybody. Finds an Arsenal defender. And Martinez with a back pass to De Gea. Arsenal putting pressure on the Man United defenders. But they seem to be alright. They've played it out from the back. Varane. Back to Martinez. Martinez with a long ball over the top. But it's cut out by Saliba. But it's fell into the lap of Luke Shaw. Passes it to Rashford. Poor pass to Weghorst. And Arsenal are on a counter-attack. Odegaard to Saka. It's cut out by Bruno. It's a quick throw-in. Saka crosses it into the box. There's nobody there at back post. Cleared out for an Arsenal corner. He didn't need to touch that. He didn't need to touch that for a corner. It'll have gone out for a goal kick, that. This might bite him in the arse.
That's miles behind that. And whipped in. Didn't really do much in Odegaard with an awful touch. But Arsenal do keep it in play. It's going all the way to the halfway line. Zinchenko to Saka. Saka's on the wing now. To Eddie to Partey. Partey with a powerful pass, which didn't need to really be that powerful. Hitched Zinchenko and bounced off of him. It's going out for Man United have regained possession. Martinez on the ball now. Just inside the Man United half. And here is Varane bursting up the wing to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka takes it past Martinelli. And Bruno is offside.
Bruno's offside.
It's been a...
Ten Hag don't look right happy at the minute. I mean, not really happened for Man United in this first 15 minutes.
No, it's a solid win, Arsenal.
Too many back passes and sideways passes.
Beautiful touch from Varane to Anthony. That's a beautiful little ball. And the ball's being back to Varane. Gets a bit of ball coming up now.
There's been a goal. There's been a goal. Here it is. Here it comes. Rashford. Marcus on the box. Oh, shoots and scores. What a goal! Marcus
Beautiful.
Rashford, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's
What a goal.
That's Marcus Rashford-esque, that. Beautiful
goal.
bit of skill
The
around
man-
Saka.
The man on the thumbnail scores.
A beautiful bit of skill to get past Saka right there.
And that's easy. And that's
Arsenal
easy,
players-
easy FPL points for Marcus Rashford.
Buzzing about that. Thomas Partey, yeah, he's had a shocking 15 minutes as Partey. Every time I've seen him have the ball, he's gave it away. Look at this here. Shocking bit of skill. Nice
What
little
a
bit of
finish.
passing.
Well,
I mean,
Ramsdale
look at
should be
that.
doing better there, but the power on that strike is absolutely unbelievable.
You can't blame Ramsdale with this.
That is
you honestly
look at
can't.
the curve in the air. That's Marcus Rashford at his best.
That's Marcus Rashford-esque, that. How
That
many
is
goals has he scored?
beautiful.
How many goals has he scored like that? Beautiful. The power and speed on that ball, there's no way Ramsdale... I don't think any keeper would have got that.
Ten
That
Hag
is a
is
beautiful
absolutely buzzing. He's grown 3.5 hairs on his head since the game started.
And that's not because of the goal, that's because of the pressure. It's all the veins in his head.
Absolutely unreal by Marcus Rashford. If
17th
I could show the goal
this
on stream, ladies and gentlemen, I would, but I can't. That was unreal.
Yeah, thank you, Sky Sports. Anyway, here we go again. Marcus Rashford. Bouncing from that. Oh, that's a nasty one. Ben White, the goals in the book. That is absolutely disgusting. I don't know how Ben White can be defending that. He knew what he was doing there. He was stopping the attack. Early yellow
Is that a
card
free kick
as
on
well.
edge of box? Early yellow card for Ben White, and he's got Rashford to deal with all game.
This might be an early substitution.
It looks like he's been to Ibiza for a weekend. Look at his tan.
I don't think that's tan, mate. That's the red in his cheeks. He's never been worked like this before.
You should have been training with your teammates. Why? You want to give him away? Instead, you're in Ibiza, lad. Do you know what I mean?
A bit of a James Hansen and Naki Wells tactic.
Lovely bit of play from Man U there. That just goes to show how dangerous they are. First shot on target, first goal. And Man United have not lost a game when scoring first. That's the stat. Can Arsenal end that tonight? We've got Zinchenko running down the wing. He's got space to his left and to his right. Odegaard screaming for it, but he's lost the ball. It's Eriksen. Tried an over-the-top ball for Rashford, but caught out by Saliba. Saliba passes it to Saka. Saka's being pressured by Luke Shaw. Saka's being fouled by Luke Shaw, and it's an Arsenal free kick.
That's a bit of a soft one. That's a soft one. That he will. The thing there with Saka was he was looking for passing options. He had passing options, but he went down his head.
He'd be waiting for that push in his back on it. That's what we were waiting for. Oh, Liam, your camera's fully gone off, mate.
You're joking.
Something's happened with it.
No, man, I'm still working.
Go on stream, bro. I don't know what's happened.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, Jesus. On my stream, on my Discord, it still looks good.
There you go.
I didn't have the curtains. They're not even pink.
Oh, and Nketiah with a... it's unlucky. Is that an Arsenal corner?
That should be. Did take a deflection. Yeah, because they're cream, not green. Cream. Yeah, it's just camera for you. I look like I've had been on a tan, don't it? Like, I had one day holiday in Los Angeles. Beautiful corner tactic. Shame about the finish from Martinelli.
That's unlucky. That's so close. Martinelli should be doing better there, though.
I think it got blocked, to be fair.
Let's see this. I don't know. Did he touch that? I don't know. There's a better angle here. No, he didn't touch it. He didn't touch it. Nah, Martinelli should be doing a lot better there. Arteta knows it as well.
No, that was poor. That was poor.
Arteta knows Martinelli should be doing a lot better there. It's a good strike. It's just too wide.
He hit it a bit too early. He didn't let the ball come to him. He had to step
Varane and Nketiah are having a bit of an argument there. What is Wan-Bissaka's trying to be smart? He's lost the ball. Martinelli into Partey. Back to Martinelli on the edge of the box. Martinelli's trying to take 2-1. Good defending from Wan-Bissaka, but they've won another corner.
He made up.
Oh, dude.
He made up for the mistake on we're losing the ball, but they should have counter-attacked that so much. As soon as they got that ball, they should have just released it straight away. Short corner.
It's been a goal, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a beautiful touch from Xhaka. Back out to Zinchenko. Zinchenko into Odegaard, I believe.
Odegaard wide. Crossed in.
Stick.
But it's 1-1. Eddie Nketiah.
Was that Wan-Bissaka marking him? That's poor from Wan-Bissaka.
That's poor.
That is very poor. He didn't even mark him. Eddie Nketiah just went round him like he were nothing. Wan-Bissaka might as well not been there. He didn't challenge him in the air. Didn't do anything. He just stood there, watched him walk past him.
Yeah.
That I don't know. I mean, to be honest, it was from a corner. The players were still up, so I'm assuming it was just from where they were placed from the corner. But this is some shocking defending from Wan-Bissaka. Look at that. 2 mistakes he's made in the past 2 minutes. Wan-Bissaka costed that goal. He costed the corner because Arsenal counter-attacked. And look at that. No, he didn't even look over his shoulder once. Did not look over his shoulder once. He just were running, looking at the ball. Didn't see Nketiah anywhere, and it's in. All of his teammates looking at Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's just looking up at him. He's just looking at the ball, really. That is poor defending. Very poor defending.
Very poor. Very poor.
That is disgusting. That entire Man United team had nobody else to fault except Wan-Bissaka there. De Gea tried his best to get over. De Gea tried his best to get over towards the cross goal.
That's very poor. Hello, Morgan.
Oi, oi. Oi, oi, Slava, bro, my knuckle. I've got a pin in my knuckle, man.
You watching the game, Morgan?
You don't want to just see what happened. Wow. Arsenal fans now are giving it all. This is what we wanted. 2 early goals. We want to see this. This is going to make the game 10 times better. This is what we want to see. Arsenal again gave the ball sloppy. Both teams have gave the possession away sloppy, and when they counter-attack, it's been a dangerous one. On the edge of the box, and Nketiah tries to go around. Beautiful cross, but just a bit too much for everyone. And Ben White collects it in the right wing position.
It's a poor cross that from Nketiah.
Very poor. Out for an Arsenal throw.
I don't have Sky and I'm still in bed dying. Oh, God. Well, it's one all.
Oh, Odegaard, yet again.
I don't know why the chat box is not working.
These stupid decisions from Odegaard, yet again doing these little fancy, what do you call it, fancy little flare passes, and they're just not pulling off. He needs to stop that.
None of the widgets are working for some reason.
You can do this against all these other teams like your West Ham, your Everton, and your Leeds who aren't performing well, but not against the full form Man United, because their mistakes can cost you. And look at Wan-Bissaka. He's the biggest person to show of his mistake. Weghorst went down. Weghorst just gone down. It's Man United free kick just in the Man United half. The referee's having none of this. He's proving he's showing that he's the boss of this game. And it's nice to see a referee who does that, who isn't getting decisions overturned. He's not doing anything like that. There's Saka now on the ball, trying to pressure Martinez, who passes it back to De Gea. De Gea up the field. Marcos Rashford with a nice header on. That's a beautiful over the cross ball. I think that was from McTominay.
Yeah, the widgets out. The widgets don't seem to be working, Liam, for some reason.
Oh.
It's like the chat widget's not working. And I don't know why.
I got a really bad pain in my pinky right now. Oh. Yeah, my pinky finger. It's all swollen up.
Oh.
That don't go kick this, don't worry. Ball's over the top. Towards Nketiah. Nketiah to Odegaard. Odegaard loses the ball again. Anthony on the wing. Running down the wing. Cuts inside. To McManus. Shoots, but great save from Ramsdale. It was going on target, so Ramsdale had to make the save.
What a save. What a save.
We love to see this. We love to see a nice game here. That's what I mean, man. Like, I know this sounds bad. Well, it doesn't sound bad, but when you're going when you're playing against your fellow countrymen, mate, you must hate it because you don't want to see them play bad, but then you also don't want to see them playing good. It is. That's what it is. Ramsdale's getting crowded by Weghorst and Rashford. It's going to be an in-swinger.
This is where Weghorst needs to just blast it into the back of
Swinging,
net.
but boom, straight away Gabriel out. Arsenal defending that very, very well. But there's a loose ball. Rashford's picked it up, and another loose ball. And it's a free. It's offside. I don't know who was offside there. I think we're going to have a few minutes. I think we might have a minute
It's a bit
or
scrappy
two
out here. What's happened here? Offside. Yeah, I've got no idea why the chat's not coming up on stream, ladies and gentlemen. We should have that fixed by next one. I don't understand what's going on. The alerts won't work either.
If I could, I would play the audio, but even that will get copyrighted, which is shocking.
Yep.
It's not like I'm streaming him, I'm just giving you the audio, but yeah. Bang on the half an hour mark now, ladies and gentlemen. Man United have just regained the ball from Saka, back to Wan-Bissaka. Back to De Gea. De Gea's gave it to Martinez. Martinez looking for an over-the-top ball. And Odegaard yet again making a sloppy mistake, misjudging the ball in the air. He's had a really bad game so far. I know you don't want to hear that, Jordan, because of your fantasy points, but he's had a stinker.
Yeah, I forgot to take him off captain, didn't I? Completely forgot.
Yeah,
I was wanting to. If I'd remembered to change it, I'd have changed it to Rashford. I'm not just saying that because he scored now, but that's literally what I had in my mind.
I'm happy I changed mine to Haaland. There we go. That's a beautiful ball into. I believe is that Martinelli? Yep. Nice little block from Varane. Xhaka comes up and
I wonder who
slips the
assisted
ball
that
back to Zinas.
Nketiah goal. Was it Martinelli?
Yeah,
I've got Martinelli in my team as well.
I've got Saka, Odegaard.
I've got Saka as well. I've got Saka, Odegaard.
Trying to. Oh, that wasn't a handball. It's gone out for a corner. That's not a corner. Wait, what? What? I don't know what happened there. I thought I went out for a corner, but
No, Martinelli didn't get assist points. So, might have been Xhaka or I don't know. Zinchenko maybe.
It was Xhaka.
Xhaka, yeah.
Right now it's just a quick minute break, I think. Just players regaining their positions. Nothing really happening.
I'm really confused as to why the widgets aren't working. You did that earlier and then like just everything stopped working.
Yeah.
So,
The stream was for you.
I don't know.
I'm cracking a cold one, don't worry. I'm not. It's Pepsi raspberry. I did too much for that last night, Bissell. Oh. Anyway. Ben White on the ball. Through to Saka, who gets fouled. Again, he's going down too easily. Saka's complaining to the ref that Luke Shaw's tackled him like 3-4 times now. Someone's getting a yellow card. I think it might be Saka for complaining to the ref. Or is it Arteta who just got a yellow card? I believe it was. I think Arteta has just been given a yellow card. Saka, yeah, look how soft it was. It's not a foul. It's just... I don't know why Mikel Arteta's... Arsenal free kick just inside Arsenal's half. I don't know who got that yellow card there, but just we'll find out. A quick ball over the top to Nketiah. but Martinez did very well to stop the run, and Varane has hoofed it up the field towards Weghorst. That was not a handball, it was ball at hand. You couldn't have done much about that with the speed of the ball. Luke Shaw to Martinez now. Martinez back to Shaw. Shaw back to Martinez, I believe. Yep. Martinez to McTominay. McTominay to Shaw. Shaw to Martinez again. Martinez back past De Gea. De Gea to Shaw. Shaw to Ericsson. Ericsson passes up the field to Weghorst. Uses his strength and passes the ball back to Ericsson, who does a beautiful switch over to Anthony. Anthony with a beautiful outside the foot pass, but Zinchenko intercepts it. But Man United regain possession pretty quick with Bruno Fernandes, who's passed it to Anthony. Anthony trying his trickery with his feet and goes around two Arsenal players, but couldn't get around the third. And a poor pass from Bruno. Arsenal have intercepted it and hoofed the ball up the field. And Katie is chasing down a loose ball where De Gea has. De Gea has passed it to Ericsson. Bit of a soft pass, to be fair. De Gea's on the ball now. To Ericsson. Ericsson up to back to De Gea. De Gea's hit the ball up the field towards Weghorst. Weghorst is trying to get the header down to Rashford, but Slavia and Gabriel were both marking him. Gabriel to Partey up towards Zinos. Here's Zinchenko now on the ball. Does a step over, try to get past Anthony. Dribbles to the inside of midfield, runs past Anthony, makes a beautiful pass to, I believe, Eddie Nketiah, who's currently holding up the ball, back to Zinchenko. Zinchenko back to Nketiah.
That ball nearly got cut out by McTominay then, but Nketiah's got it. Zinchenko's still in midfield, passes it back to Nketiah. Zinchenko takes it off the foot of Xhaka, trying to calm the game down a bit. Xhaka into White. White's storming, he's got space. Saka to his right, he passes to Saka. He's trying to overlap Saka.
It's a corner ball.
Saka with a crossing, blocked by Luke Shaw.
I thought it was
an Arsenal corner.
I'm still trying to figure out who got the shell card. It must be Arteta. I don't think it was anybody else. Yeah, it's been confirmed with Arteta with the yellow card. Saka's over the ball.
Oh, my bad.
Went through every single Arsenal player, and Wan-Bissaka's on the back post, clears it away into the midfield to Zinchenko and then back towards Gabriel, who is still up there from the corner. Towards Nketiah. Nketiah tries to get the ball through to Gabriel, but it's not good enough and it gets intercepted.
It's a beautiful pass. White, but Bruno's tackled him. Passes it to Anthony. Anthony's got pace to burn. He's got space as well. Anthony to Rashford. But he's overhit the pass and Gabriel back to Ramsdale.
That was a beautiful tackle from Bruno as well. Beautiful.
And Luke Shaw touches it out for an Arsenal throw-in. Someone just went down off the ball up there then. I wondered what that was.
Maybe a touch of cramp, I don't know. Mikel Arteta's got to be careful now what he says on that touchline.
He does.
Could be sent to the stands.
It's been a very frantic game. Very frantic.
Been a great game if you're neutral. If you're a Man United or Arsenal supporter, you'd just be edging just to get that goal. Gone down easily again, and it's another foul. It's a bit stop and start right now, which we do not want. Cuts all the momentum out of the game. But we've gone with a quick free kick from Odegaard to Partey. Partey up to Xhaka. Xhaka up towards Zinchenko. Man United now just got the ball into the first half of the Man United half, but now it's in Arsenal's first part of the half with Bruno making a beautiful dashing run. Who Marcus Rashford dummies it for? I believe that's Ericsson. Bruno tries to put the ball into Weghorst, but there's a beautiful block header. I don't know if that was yeah, it was Xhaka. Every time Bruno's on that wing, or any time there's a player on that wing there, Arsenal have got at least 3 men in the box just so that ball tries to not get to Weghorst. Luke Shaw's taking the throw. Play to Bruno.
No, the chat doesn't seem to be working. Well, I'll try to sort it for next time.
Martinez up to Varane. Varane to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka back to McTominay. McTominay back to Varane. There's been a few times where Man United have been open for the attack, but it just seemed to pass backwards, which is... It's just like watching Man City, to be fair. It's not the best you want to see when the players in the box aren't with a ball, Weghorst can get on the end of it.
So lucky, he were close to that.
He was.
Arsenal with a blistering counter-attack, but Man United have got men back.
And Pai with another poor pass. The passing in this game from both teams has been shocking. Rashford darting down the wing, trying to do a bit of trickery to get past White and Partey. Rashford to Shaw. Shaw to Bruno. Bruno back to Shaw. Oh, God. Shaw all the way up to Varane. Right now, Man United just playing past the ball. Just in the Arsenal half. Playing amongst themselves around the back. Oh, that's a beautiful dummy from Rashford to Weghorst, but they couldn't find the final pass, but Luke Shaw wins it mid, but it was offside. I believe that was Weghorst. No, it was Bruno, sorry. So, Arsenal free kick. Just in the 3/4. Ten Hag is going back to his seat, and I'm assuming he's just letting this game play.
Yep.
For the last 4 minutes of this half. Added time, I can't see it being too much. I'll say around maybe 1-2 minutes. Ramsdale with a chopped kick, and it's gone out of play. It's the first mistake I've seen Ramsdale do this season. Thomas Partey wins the ball back fair and square. Weghorst goes in with a challenge, and I believe that's Saliba who just smashes it up the field.
So Odegaard tries to head it down to Martinelli, but gets cut out. But Arsenal have the ball. It's Martinelli, passes it back to Gabriel. Gabriel to Saliba. Xhaka down to White. White's looking up at that switch. Is he going to play it? He's not. He's going to pass it to Xhaka, who passes it back to Saliba. I think Arsenal are just trying to calm the tempo down in this game now.
I think they're also trying not to concede a late goal in the first half. I think that's what they're trying to do as well.
Zinchenko. Into Xhaka. Xhaka with the ball into the box, was cut out by Martinez. And it's picked up in midfield by Bruno, who passes it to McTominay, passes it back to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw passes to Bruno. But Bruno with a very poor clearance. But Marcus has been fouled. And it is a free kick to Man United. There wasn't much in that at all, but enough for the ref to blow his whistle. Oh, you could do the stream with me tomorrow, Liam. It's at 7 o'clock, is it again?
I'm buzzing. I'll be on my 5 pass.
I'll just have to start it on my own, and then... And the game will be at 8, won't it? Coverage will start at 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be fine. Start the stream at 7:30.
10 minutes been added on. Just very Zinchenko, this shot goes all the way through. Is that Nketiah on the end of it? No, Nketiah just has the ball dribble past him. Was he onside when this? He would have been onside, yeah. I'm tired, man. Still not fully up from last night, to be fair. I've popped some mini eggs, so hopefully that'll keep me going. Can Man United make this one last attack count in the first half? Wan-Bissaka misjudges the control. Wan-Bissaka's going down the box. All the Man United players are asking for a penalty, but the referee said play on.
Arsenal have played out from the back very well. Saka into Ben White. Is Ben White going to pass it back? He is. Or he's not. He's cut it out. He passes it back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale passes to Gabriel. Who passes back to Ramsdale. Yeah, they're trying to slow this game down here. They don't want to concede a last minute goal. But they need to get this ball out because there's pressure from Man United. But Arsenal have got the ball. Zinchenko into Odegaard. Pushes it right for Saka. But there's nobody in the box. Saka with a shot gets blocked out by Luke Shaw. Saka's still got the ball. Saka shoots. Gets deflected. Comes back out.
Oh!
Zinchenko in the box. Defending Saka. And De
That's
Gea has
it,
caught
Saka.
it. And that should be half time. Yep. What a half. Very good half. Very good half. Let's talk about it. The chat is just not working, so I'll get rid of that. I can get rid of the lineups now.
I think I just feel like midfield for both teams has been very sloppy.
Yeah, it has.
The passing has been shocking from both sides. It's been a bit of a... Apart from the goals, it's been entertaining.
Yeah.
With the goals, it's made it better, but...
Yeah,
but
the midfield Casemiro.
Is the midfield is the big problem. A really big problem.
Do you think the game will stay like this, or do you think there'll be more goals?
More goals, by a mile.
Yeah, I think both sides. I think that's demanded by both managers, though. Arteta will be going in there saying, "Look, we need to be better on the ball. We've given away a load of sloppy passes." And they was trying to slow the game down at the end there, Arsenal, because they couldn't cope. But they need to keep that pace, because if they start slowing it down, then they're going to get punished.
Yeah.
And I reckon Ten Hag will be asking more, he'll be demanding more. He'll want Weghorst to get into the game more, because he's not really had many touches of the ball.
I think Arsenal defended well against him, though.
He has.
Every time that ball has been hoofed up that field, there's at least 2 men on him from both angles. So he can't really control the ball, get it down to his feet.
Yeah, that's it. He needs to drag players towards him.
I think Bruno's had a very interesting game. What I mean by that is he seems to be just playing the free run role, and it seems to be working well for him. But I think it's good that the refs letting the game play on. There has been penalty calls. Should there have been a penalty in one of the games? I mean, in one of the games in that first half. I would see the Wan-Bissaka challenge. I like to see that Wan-Bissaka challenge again. I think that was we didn't see no replays of that, so who knows. But it did look like it was a penalty from when you were watching it live action. But I don't know if it was or not. But I don't know. I just feel like it's just a midfield. Like Odegaard's had a very poor game and a very quiet game.
He has.
Every time
I think Arteta will be going into there asking Odegaard to try and get into the game more. But is that good? Is that good man marking from Man United as well?
I wouldn't even say get in the game more. I'd just be like focus on your passes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because
same with Partey though. He's give the ball away far too much.
Way too many times. Way too many, and it's taking a toll because that Odegaard is their creativity player.
Yeah.
You know, so all the players will be looking at him to try and receive the ball.
Yeah, I agree.
But I don't know. It's been a very good game from a neutral, and I think both fans from each team would admit that the ball, like they could have handled some of the situations better, but they could have asked for a better outcome. 1 goal each. I think that's a good score for half time.
Yeah.
Arsenal did come out at the start. They came out running. Sorry about that. They came out running, but I don't think it was. And then Arsenal's energy started to slowly go down and down, and it stopped the pressure on Man United. Sure, and then Man United obviously played off of that. Knew they were tired. Rashford knows that he's going to get the beating of Ben White all day long. So that's where I see it.
It's a beautiful goal from Rashford. Absolutely stunning. Stunning.
It's just Rashford-esque. I mean, look how many times he scored from that angle. You know, I think every Man United fan, as soon as they see Rashford in that space, and they know that there's a view of goal, he always takes that shot.
Yep.
But I think there's a lot to talk. Well, I mean, is there a lot to talk about? I mean, we've just talked about quite a bit of stuff.
That Arsenal goal's very sloppy from Wan-Bissaka. If Wan-Bissaka don't lose possession there, they don't score that goal.
It wasn't him even. I mean, losing possession. That was it. That was the only mistake Man United have made defensively. Everything else they've handled really well. His mistake leading up to the goal, his mistake for the goal. I think it's just absolutely shocking defending. From a defender myself, if you're getting pressured by the opposing team, either pass it away or just whack it out as far as you can.
It's got to be no nonsense, hasn't it? Just
yeah.
There's not a lot of defenders about anymore. We've not like Romero for Tottenham. He's a no-nonsense defender. If he don't feel like he's got a pass, he'll just whip it out.
That's it. When in doubt,
Simple
whip
as
it
that.
out. You know what I mean? It's just that, really. Just you got to do what you. I would love to know what was going through Wan-Bissaka's head there.
And Wan-Bissaka he hasn't tracked him either. He hasn't tracked him there.
It's just a really poor defense. He didn't see him once. He looked over his shoulder. He didn't even look over his shoulder once. You know, at the beginning of the corner, he looked over, saw Nketiah there. And then when the ball went out and then it got obviously crossed in again, Wan-Bissaka just thought Eddie Nketiah wasn't nowhere near him, I'm assuming. And it just switched off. It just switched off at the worst possible time. But apart from Wan-Bissaka switch up, Arsenal Partey's having a bad game. As I said, the midfield for both teams had a shocking first half. McTominay had a great strike, beautiful save from Ramsdale, but the midfield for both teams definitely need to improve in the next 45 minutes, if anything, because it's just.
Right, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go fill my coffee mug up. Entertain, Liam. Entertain.
I'll try my best. But honestly, the midfield's been shocking. The passing has been shocking. I think some Man United fans are getting frustrated, and I said this in the first half, when there were times where you could have gone through onto goal, but you didn't. You passed back. From a Man City fan, I know exactly how you're feeling, because it happens all the time. It's also frustrating for the fans to see how the fans can see the play, but the players on the field can't. And I know we all have different, the players can only see what's in front of them, while the people in the stands have to field the full pitch. But it's still annoying to see if you are a fan of Man United when you've got chances where you could go for one goal, but you're just passing backwards. I think Antony's and Wan-Bissaka on that right side are giving a lot of pressure to Zinchenko, and that's what's. I mean, we saw a bit about Burst where he was pushing up the field, but he has to go central. He can't go down the wing because he knows that he doesn't have the skill to take it past Antony or Wan-Bissaka. So it's just one of those games where, well, not anything can happen, but it's just. Everywhere else has been absolutely. The defence for both teams has been, I think, the best part. I think watching, from a defender's point of view, watching that defence has been beautiful. Apart from the goals, the defence has been absolutely amazing from both teams. They've handled the opposition well for both sides. The attacking side as well, it's nice to see a bit of good attacking football as well, with the quick passes, the quick 1-2s, showing a bit of creativity. It's what you want to see in a team. You don't want to see, players just, not showing any movement, not showing any charisma to go near the net. Both teams are really hungry, and both of them really want this win. So you got to take it as it comes. But it's been absolutely amazing to watch. The first half has been brilliant. The second half's going to be even better, I personally believe. But, we're 1 minute away from kickoff now. So, when we go back into this, it should be a very good game to go back into. I think we can all agree that this has been a very entertaining game from both parties, from Man United and Arsenal. And, there's been questionable moments for both teams in a game. But I can't express it enough how I'm trying to think what it's called. Just how poor the midfield's been for both teams. I just can't express how, because when you're obviously playing, you look at your midfield because they have to start the attack. The defenders have done their job. They've started the attack. That's perfectly fine. But then it comes to transitioning from defence to attack, and that's what that midfield's there for. McTominay, I hate to say it, but he's actually having a great game. He's having an amazing game. Sorry. Okay, he's doing all right. He's doing okay. When I mean great game, normally he plays poor. So for me, this is a great game for him. That's what I meant. He's doing his job, and he's doing his job very well. And he's also getting up the field. You know, he's got a shot in him. We all know that he's got a shot in him, so that's good. Thomas Partey, I expect a lot better from him. He's been very poor. I think he's been very poor. Has Partey? He needs to bring the party to the second half. Personally, that's what I think. But I just feel like, as I said, it's just been the midfield. Odegaard has not. It's not the same Odegaard from next season. Odegaard has played so much better, so much. I'm trying to think of the words, but it's kind of hard. I think it's good man marked by Man United, but there's been times where he has been in. Go on, I'm trying to think of the word. There has been times where he should have done better. Like I know I've said it before, and I pulled him up on it with like the little fancy flicks and stuff like that. You know, there's times where he shouldn't have to, like he shouldn't be bringing in fancy flicks. You're playing against it. You keep it simple, keep it on the floor. And he hasn't. He's been doing all these like little fancy trickery flicks, and the team haven't been on the same page length with him, and it's cost them possession of the ball. You know, how many times has the ball gone out of play, or Man United have just come in and swapped the ball off his feet because it was just too easy to hit the ball. And that's it. I mean, I think, you know, the question is there though with Wan-Bissaka, why wouldn't he go out and call for help or something like, I need help marking him because I can't. No idea. No idea. I thought he was on the back stick at first. It's just annoying. It's annoying to see from a Man United perspective how he conceded the goal. He honestly, you know, fair enough, it was his mistake in the first part. Like, don't get me wrong, it was. But no, what I mean is like up to it with, I think, yeah. No, what I mean is like the mistake before the corner. It was a mistake before the corner. What I'm on about, like that. Oh. Yeah, we're bringing on Tomiyasu, I believe.
Tomiyasu for Ben White.
Yeah. Bloody hell, my game's not even kicked off yet. This is on the tunnel. I would love to hear what Arteta and Ten Hag have both said about this in the dressing room. It's bashing me this. Yeah. I think he'll be like, we need more from the midfield, and that'll be for both managers. You know, I don't know how many times I have to say it, but the midfield has been very poor. Very poor. Defensive-wise, the midfield have been okay, but attacking-wise and creating something in the midfield has been very poor. You know, Partey lost the ball, trying to do a bit too much, which conceded the first goal. Man United, to be honest, Man United feels not been that bad, but it could be a lot better with the passing. That's the only downfall I would say. Man United's passing could be better, but the defensive wise, Man United.
Here with the second half. I've got myself a nice mug of coffee. It's warm. Very warm.
I've still got my Pepsi in me. I need to drink all sugar to the coffee, but I can't at the same time.
Well, that's it. I don't.
I don't mind cold coffee. I don't mind cold coffee.
Horrible.
I can't have it stone cold, but I can have it.
Cold coffee's horrible.
Just under lukewarm, I can have it. I can still damn it like that. I don't like coffee going to waste. That's my. I need a coffee probably, man. Jesus Christ. Martinelli there getting handled off the ball, but the referee said play on, which is good to see. He's letting the game roll. Anthony running down the wing, trying to do
That's a foul, ref. Xhaka's just fouled Anthony.
He's just floored him. He's just floored him, and the referee said no, nothing. Wow. He's letting a lot go past.
He's saying, why have you let that one go up there and not that one there?
Yeah.
See if Odegaard has a better second half. That's a foul. Bruno Fernandes on Zinchenko.
See, I don't know how we can block.
Oh no, with Anthony on Zinchenko. Anthony with
know.
the yellow card. Coming out. A minute 50 into the second half, there's already been a booking. Oh, they both went in together. They've two-timed him. It's a threesome.
It is.
And the only one that's been fucked is Zinchenko.
He is a lucky boy.
Lucky boy, yeah.
Fernandes and Zinchenko got off scot-free.
No, Scott's not free. He's in midfield.
That's true.
Oh,
but man, that was
Anthony.
great counter-attack.
Anthony with a heavy touch.
But Thomas
But Partey runs
from
it out for a
nowhere.
corner.
Hey, I'll take that. That puts up my corners. I don't know what Partey were doing. I don't know why I was looking for the foul there.
Partey or Casemiro, is that even a question?
I want to say Partey. I can't. No.
Yeah.
I would left Anthony.
Casemiro's 10 times the player Partey is.
Partey's good.
Partey's good.
He's still young, so he's got plenty of time. But definitely, not on Casemiro's work level because he's got what.
I think Bentancur's better than Partey and me, but that might be me just being a little biased.
So Casemiro knows how to win games. Partey not got any trophies yet, so. Oh, sorry, yeah, I think he might have only won the league with Atletico Madrid.
Ball into the back post from Odegaard's beautiful. Wan-Bissaka's cut it out. It's there, but Martinelli's got it. Martinelli into Zinchenko on the edge of the box. Zinchenko running into the box. Dinks it in. But Martinez with a header away. And Man United have possession, but he's lost it to Gabriel. Gabriel's been fouled in the box, gone down. They're claiming for a penalty. Ref says play on. Odegaard on the edge of the box has a shot, gets blocked. And hoofed away by Scott McTominay.
Oh, is it going to go there?
Oh, beautiful. But Rashford's there. And Ramsdale's got the ball. Passes it back to his defenders.
I don't have commentary, so I'll love to know if it got checked, but I don't know if it got checked or not.
It's not been checked yet.
Here's
Xhaka. Into Xhaka. Xhaka into Martinelli. Martinelli's taking it too. Cross into the box, but blocked by Varane. Anthony's picked up the ball. He's tried passing it away, but Zinchenko's cut it out. And it's a Man United throw-in. Thing is now Martinelli and Saka are finding the spaces now. They need to nullify that.
There's a lot more players going up the field. I believe that he might have changed this to a 4-2-4 formation. If I'm not mistaken, he's put Bruno as a second striker next to Weghorst. I think Ten Hag's changed to a 4-2-4 here.
Nah, I'm not sure.
Here come Arsenal on the counter. Zinchenko with a switch over, gets intercepted by Shaw. Shaw to McTominay out of play. Up towards the Arsenal half, and Gabriel picks it up, and then there's the Man United half. Martinelli on the wing.
Zinchenko with a poor ball into the box, cut out by Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw hoofs it away, but Gabriel picks it up. So Gabriel's running. Passes it to Martinelli. He's got options, Martinelli. He's been crowded by Man United players. He's got no choice but to pass it back. Gabriel to Saliba. Saliba passes it to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu with a pass to Saka. Saka's got Odegaard to his left. He passes to him.
Oh, but it's too late. Oh, it's gone out for a corner, but that was what a tackle. I don't think he needed to do it. I think De Gea would have got that. But what a tackle. What a tackle this is from Martinez.
Arsenal have just carved open Man United. That's like it were nothing.
It's like watching it's honestly like watching the Leeds game in the second half and Arsenal leads.
Varane stepped out too early and missed the ball completely.
Arsenal doing what they
Eriksen
did in the first half.
has lost the ball to Xhaka. Saka's on the ball. Tomiyasu to his right. Passes to him.
Shoots! Oh my word! What a finish! Oh my...
Saka! Oh my God! Bukayo Saka!
Take a bow! Take a bow! Oh my lordy lord!
Two absolutely stunning goals!
I did not see this coming. I did not see this coming at all. From out of nowhere, Saka. What a finish!
And Ramsdale.
Oh my lord.
Ramsdale's putting arms on his head. He's like, Red Devils, what? Nah, mate. He's rubbing in the salt. Ramsdale.
What a finish.
And what a strike.
Oh my
two
God.
English born. And two world-class goals from two English born wingers.
What?
Brilliant.
What a you couldn't get that any more perfect. You could try that shot 100
absolutely
times
fantastic.
And it wouldn't be the same. Look at that poor pressure from Eriksen. Look how quick he got. And
Martinelli.
My Lord.
He should not be scoring from there. Nobody's shutting him down.
They all backed
That
off
is
of him.
absolutely unreal.
Finish. To find the bottom corner from there, that is absolutely beautiful. Look
No
at
excuses.
That. It's perfect.
No excuses.
It's
I wonder what the Man United fans' excuse is going to be for that.
What
Absolutely
a finish.
unbelievable.
Beautiful.
Absolutely
you can't
unbelievable.
Do that. You can't give Saka that space because that's what he can do. He's been doing that all season for Arsenal, and he's just proven it there. Oh
Arsenal
my Lord!
2, Man United 1.
What a
8
finish.
minutes played of the second half.
I can't get over how good that goal was, man. That has to be goal of the day.
And
right
Man
there.
United have to come out now and they're losing. They've got to do something. They've tried an over-the-top ball straight away, but it gets cut out by Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu to Partey, back to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu's running down the wing. Passes it back into midfield from Odegaard. Odegaard whips it over to Martinelli. Will Martinelli get that? He won't. It goes out for a Man United throw-in.
Too much. Odegaard, yet again, even Arteta's telling Odegaard, oh my Lord. Odegaard's having, I know.
And this is where we're going to see the tempo of the game go up tenfold from Man United, because if not, then they're not going to get back into this game.
He needs to change something up because
Luke Shaw
Arsenal,
into Rashford. Rashford's got the ball on the left wing. Tomiyasu's in front of him. Tomiyasu tries to tackle him but stumbles. Rashford still got the ball in the box. Shoots! Oh my God!
Wow!
It's whisked across the goal, but no one's there to tap it in. But Anthony's got the ball again. It's Anthony into the box, whips it. Oh, it's a poor shot. Very poor.
My Lord.
Martinez has picked up the ball, passed it back to De Gea.
This is the Saka and Rashford show, this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Wow.
Got Varane into Shaw. Passes it back to Varane. Martinez to Anthony. Anthony passes it back to Varane. Varane to Eriksen. He's got Rashford and Shaw in front of him, Eriksen. Passes to Rashford. Rashford passes it back to Eriksen. There's no options for Man United but to go back. The compact are Arsenal. Very defensively sound. There's got to be a moment of magic here from one of these Man United players to break down this side. They're a goal ahead now. They don't need to. They can just sit back. From 1-0 down to winning 2-1 Arsenal. And they've tried another lob ball over the top and it's not worked. It's been cut out for Tomiyasu. And Eriksen's shown it out for an Arsenal throw-in. They've got to up the tempo here.
They've got to find a new game plan. Hoofing up the ball isn't going to work now. Arsenal know that this is coming. That's why they're playing so deep. This is why Arsenal are playing so deep this half compared to the first half. Because they know that ball's coming. What a save. It took a deflection. Ramsdale take a bow. Yet again making a quality save. Yeah, that's all Arsenal are doing. They're going to sit back.
We've got the big man Southgate watching ahead. Two of his England boys scoring 2 absolutely stunning goals tonight.
Not including go on, Liam. Not including Aaron Ramsdale making some quality saves. Him and Nick Pope, man, you got to choose between them both. It's so hard though.
Him and Pope, they get in front. They get in front of pick. Yeah. Yeah, he did. Partey with another horrible pass. But Man United have won the ball. It's Weghorst. Into Bruno. Back to Weghorst. Weghorst's got options in front of him here. He should have passed to Rashford, but he passes it wide to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's got 3 men on him. Passes it to Fernandes. And Bruno tries to pass it back. Has it gone out for a... It has. Man United corner.
Get in.
In the 57th minute. Well, 58th minute.
Wow, what a second half we have got ourselves into.
And this is football, ladies and gentlemen. This is the beauty of it.
The most unpredictable sport in the world.
Eriksen over this corner. We need a good delivery in now.
Oh, Ramsdale's fumbled it! And he's saved! He's saved! Oh my God! Emil Martinez!
Martinez has scored his first goal for Man United. It's Martinez. He's just come back from winning the World Cup. And Martinez has headed it into the back of the net. 2-2.
What was Ramsdale doing?
Game on. Game
What
on.
was Ramsdale doing? Ramsdale just fumbled the ball. I don't know what he was doing.
Absolutely unreal.
The diving header was brilliant, don't get me wrong, but I don't know why Ramsdale parried that. Don't get me wrong, world-class finish. World-class finish, but look at that. Oh, he got mixed up with his own players. His own players crowded more even than Man United.
That's not Gabriel's try clearing it off the line. He just couldn't quite get there.
Tomiyasu blocked Ramsdale, and a beautiful diving header from Martinez, putting his life on the line because Odegaard was going to kick him in the head if he weren't careful. Gabriel tried his best to take it off the line, but what a finish. What a diving header.
That's
Poor from Tomiyasu. Poor from Tomiyasu.
Look at celebrations from Martinez. Brilliant.
Both teams are going to be pumped.
He's got a black eye, but that doesn't stop him. He's Argentinian. He's hard as nails. And he gets his first goal for Man United. Game on. Game on. 30 minutes to play.
Oh my God. What a game.
We've got Saliba hoofed it up. Saka's won the ball. Nketiah to Tomiyasu. But Tomiyasu's lost the ball.
Making another mistake again.
Sir Alex Ferguson's watching on with a grin on his face.
Beckham looks.
Beckham's with his son. Is it Romeo?
I think so.
Where art thou foul, Romeo? You're in the, you know what I mean?
Leonardo DiCaprio is not here today.
Hopefully,
Both fans are giving it to each other, which is what you
hopefully
want
his
to see.
son can live up to his father's legacy. Yep.
Is it another corner? No, it's throwing out. It was another corner. Well, Arsenal can't sit back and wait anymore. They've got to put on the pressure now.
Camera's gone out of focus, Liam.
Yeah. Fudge. I'll be back. There we go. Ball whipped in, but just too much.
Wan-Bissaka up to Anthony. Anthony's got Zinchenko in front of him. Anthony cuts in, passes it to McTominay. McTominay's forward, tries to pass it to Weghorst. It's just behind him. And it's collected by Tomiyasu in the Arsenal box. Tomiyasu's trying to be clever. He's trying to be smart with Rashford. Rashford's took the ball off of him. Rashford. Anthony's won it, but what has he done? What has Anthony done? It's a blistering counter-attack now from Arsenal. And Weghorst has just managed to block it. Wan-Bissaka's there. But the ref's blown. Free kick to Arsenal.
That was a poor pass from Thomas Partey. Oh my lord.
He's not been on it today, Partey.
Him or Odegaard have not. You know, this is where Man United should be piling the pressure. You've got two Arsenal's three midfielders making awful errors. But Arsenal are on the attack. Zinchenko's been given loads of space. I thought we were going to take a shot. Pass out to Martinelli. To the edge of the box to Odegaard. Shot gets blocked. Luke Shaw seems to pick this up, but Nketiah's chasing him down. And Luke Shaw shows his strength. Alberto Carlos is running up the field with a wonderful ball to Rashford. Weghorst is the only one up. Rashford's just delaying time. Tries to skill him, but what a tackle. And Arsenal now on the attack. It's just been a back and forth game. It's what you want to see from two top teams. Zinchenko outside to win to Odegaard. Odegaard to Saka. Saka's on that side again.
Saka on the edge of the box, running in. Saka's tried passing it to Nketiah, but it's been blocked. And I believe that is an Arsenal corner.
It is.
Yep, they will.
What a game we have ourselves, though. What a game we have ourselves. Oh, no, it wasn't even a corner. It was a goal kick.
Goal kick, yep.
Okay. I love that from Tomiyasu. Sleep and Gabriel go to Mark Weghorst, and then Tomiyasu's just behind Rashford, so he can't make the run through, clear on goal. That's a beautiful little stop. Is that from Tomiyasu? Great defensive minded there. Nice bit of positioning.
Got Odegaard. He passes it into the midfield to Partey. Partey puts it wide for Martinelli. Martinelli's got Wan-Bissaka in front of him. He's trying his trickery, but he has to pass it back to midfield. It's Gabriel. Zinchenko. Beautiful ball. Xhaka. Odegaard. And he's blocked. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Wow. I don't know who did that block, but you had to make that block. Whoever did that, you stood very strong there. I don't know if that was McTominay or Ericsson. I think it might have been McTominay.
And I believe that is an Arsenal corner.
It was Ericsson. What a block.
Martinelli standing over this corner, whips it in. And Gabriel gets his head on it, but it's just wide of the posts. And it'll be a Man United goal kick.
What a game this has been.
What a block from Ericsson. I think Martinez had got that anyway, just behind him. De Gea with a short corner. They've made a triangle here, De Gea, Martinez and Varane. They've passed it between them 4 times. Luke Shaw's got it, passes it back to De Gea. There's pressure from Arsenal. Get it out. De Gea kicks the ball out. But possession's won back by Arsenal. It's Odegaard. Passes it to Partey. Back to Odegaard. Back to Partey. And then passes it back to his defender, Saliba. There's Gabriel on the ball. Pass it to Xhaka. Xhaka back to Gabriel. They're passing round the back now, Arsenal. Saliba to Odegaard. Odegaard with a very poor pass. Cut out by Weghorst. Is that a foul? It is. Thomas Partey fouling Weghorst. And they've taken a very quick free kick. It's Luke Shaw. Whips it in, but it's blocked by Tomiyasu. Tried catching him off guard there, Man United. And Fred has got his Man United shirt on. There will be a sub here for Man United. The first one of the game, I believe. Oh, no, it isn't because Tomiyasu got subbed on.
I have
The first sub for Man United.
I have a technical issue. The game is not on for me.
Liam's lost coverage of the game.
Wonderful.
Martinez to Ericsson. Ericsson passes it back to Martinez. Martinez back to De Gea. De Gea kicks it upfield, tries finding one of his strikers, but it hits the head of Saliba. Nketiah's now got it in the Man United half. Passes it to Saka. Saka's got Shaw in front of him. He's trying his trickery, his step overs, trying to get around Luke Shaw. Tomiyasu makes the overlapping run. Crosses it in. Martinelli tries heading it towards goal, but it's headed away by Martinez. Arsenal still have possession here. Martinelli to Zinchenko. Zinchenko back to Gabriel. Gabriel to Xhaka. Xhaka passes it all the way back to Saliba. It's Tomiyasu. Back to Saliba. Both defending now. Both teams slowed down the pace dramatically. I don't know if either of them want to take risks, but they've got to. If they want, either one of them have got to win this game. They've got to take some risks. It's Saka. Odegaard making the overlapping run, but Saka goes for it again and hits the bottom of the post. Oh, very similar to the first goal he scored. Nearly did it again. It takes a deflection for an Arsenal corner. Very nearly happened again. That were almost picture precise as the last one that he did. That touch from Eriksen's put it onto the post. And without that, yeah, it probably would have gone in. And this is it, the first sub for Man United, and Anthony's coming off. What do we think of Anthony, boys? We think he's had a good game, or
He's had an impactful game. I think he's done absolutely amazing down that right side today. He's
Got
kept
pace to burn.
Zinchenko very busy.
But this is Ten Hag with a very, well, I say defensive tactic. I imagine Bruno's going to go onto that right hand side, and then Eriksen's going to take up that cam role with Fred and McTominay behind him. I believe that's what's going to happen. Martinelli takes the corner. Eriksen blasts it away. Ramsdale kicks it up the field. What a kick. Finds Martinelli. Martinelli's got 2 men on him. Skips past 2 of them. It's Martinelli. Oh, and it gets cut out by Varane. Good defending. Eriksen to Bruno. Back to Eriksen. Eriksen passes it up the field to McTominay. But McTominay loses the ball to Zinchenko in midfield. It's not good enough. Zinchenko to Tomiyasu. On the right hand side of the Man United box. Saka to Zinchenko. Back up to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu to Odegaard. Odegaard with his slick feet passes it to Saka. Back to Odegaard. They're just passing it around the Man United half here, Arsenal. Zinchenko. Saka. To Tomiyasu. Really good position here for a cross. But headed away by McTominay. Very good defending. We got Gabriel. Into Xhaka. Into Martinelli. Xhaka's making that overlapping run. But Martinelli's ignored him. He passes it back to his defender, Gabriel. No one taking risks here. They're playing it very safe. Saka passes it to Nketiah. Nketiah back to Saka. Nketiah making a run. Saka switches it over to Zinchenko on the left-hand side. Zinchenko with a cross, very poor into the gloves of De Gea.
It was a very poor ball. Very, very, very poor.
And that attack went nowhere for Arsenal because they kept just passing it sideways and backwards.
Yeah.
Someone needs to take a risk. Someone needs to do some magic.
The question is who, though? Is it going to be Man United or Arsenal?
And Man United in the last 10 minutes have had 75% possession. Man United need to get some more of the ball. But Weghorst has tried a little flick there and lost the ball. It's been caught by Saliba. Saliba to Saka, to Nketiah. It's a good attack row here for Arsenal. But Nketiah's had to pass it back because he's been crowded in midfield. But Partey's got the ball. Into Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu with space. Is he going to whip it in? He is. But there's nobody there. McTominay again with some very good defending.
I don't know why they're crossing the ball in when there's nobody there. Like, Nketiah's in there, yeah, don't get me wrong. But he's just getting marked. He's just constantly getting marked. I don't know why Tomiyasu was... I mean, don't get me wrong, at least it's an attacking-minded cross, but there's nobody there, so why are you just losing possession? Fair enough, Arsenal getting the possession back, which, I mean, it's what you want.
Man United just need to weather the storm of this little bit of the game here.
When they get the ball, they need to have it a little bit, just to get the players... Oh, there's a foul, I believe. Yep.
Yeah, Nketiah has fouled Luke Shaw there. That'll be a Man United free kick in their half. Man United have got to keep possession here. They've got to start building some more momentum.
15 minutes left. Are we going to see any more impactful substitutions? I'm surprised Grant Shaw has not been brought on yet. I generally don't. I thought Grant Shaw would have been on by now. I
think Garnacho's someone that's got the energy and
of course, yes, he's got the energy to turn this game apart. He's got...
And Trossard's warming up as well. Will we see Trossard make his debut? That's the question.
He has to get on the pitch quick if he wants to make this debut, because 10 minutes is not a lot in this game. With the way the Arsenal and Man United are keeping the ball, it's going to be a very slow game if it keeps going out like this. The time was it. The time was that's it. It's so close to be. The game's nearly over. You know, it's been a quick 75 minutes. So, if anything, you got to bring on the substitutes now if you're wanting this goal. Ten Hag is having a word with Wally with a brawler.
Wakehorse tried looking for a nice pass to Rashford there, just unlucky, got caught out by an Arsenal player. But Scott McTominay has won the ball very high up the pitch. Oh, Eriksen with a loose ball. Saliba, good defending, passes it back to his keeper, who blasts it up the field, and it goes out.
Had a quality game, man.
Goes out for a Man United throw-in. Eriksen should have run there. He might have been able to win that. Saliba would.
Gabriel and Saliba have done so well to keep Whitehorse quiet.
Fred's won the ball back. Heads it out to Rashford, who's offside. Very frustrating for Marcus Rashford. If I'm Ten Hag now, I'm taking Weghorst off, putting Rashford up top and bringing Garnacho on that left side. Just bring a bit more energy. But Garnacho's not even warming up. Got Pelistri, Malacia.
Is Ten Hag just holding out for the points now? Arsenal on the attack. Beautiful from Partey. Slips his man.
It's a very poor pass. Very well defended by Luke Shaw. Whips up the field. Beautiful touch from Weghorst. Beautiful pass, Bruno. Rashford's come out. Oh! But Tomiyasu with some beautiful defending. Rashford's gone down. They're all appealing for it here. Ref says play on. Xhaka. He's trying to get past Wan-Bissaka. He has to pass it back. Zinchenko whips it over to Odegaard. Odegaard's got Tomiyasu to his right. He passes to him. Tomiyasu's got Saka. Saka rolls it into the box. Crosses it. It's Martinelli. Very poor touch. I think Bruno's just put him off there. Martinelli with a shot blocked by Martinez. And out for an Arsenal corner. This is it. Arsenal knocking on the door now. Can they get the goal to win this game?
It's cutting close. It's cutting very close if to do.
That strike will go on target as well. Very good block by Martinez. Puts himself in front of the ball. It's what you want to see from a defender. Very entertaining game for a neutral, I'm sure. Arsenal fans and Man United fans out there biting the teeth and flipping at the televisions. But for me and Liam, very, very good.
I'm loving it. I'm loving this. It's been a great game all around. Great defending. Shame about the midfield, but the defending side has been absolutely amazing.
Man United defend the corner, but Arsenal have the possession. Nketiah is trying to skip past Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka tackles him. Very good tackle. Gets the ball. Whips up the field. But Saliba picks that up and passes it out to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu passes it wide to Saka. Saka's got Rashford on him. Skips past
Beautiful
Rashford.
ball.
Passes it to Odegaard. Odegaard to Zinchenko. Zinchenko, very poor ball. Gets fingered, but Arsenal still have possession in the Man United half.
Xhaka being a bit too...
And very, very good defending from Wan-Bissaka again.
That ball from Xhaka, great for creativity, but just not enough on it. Well done by Wan-Bissaka.
Another corner conceded by Wan-Bissaka. It was an absolutely beautiful tackle to deny Eddie Nketiah.
Nothing but ball there. Did absolutely amazing.
One of the best 1-on-1 defenders in the world, I believe, Wan-Bissaka.
Ball's whipped in.
Saka. Oh, skills it round him. Weghorst has slid. Whips it. Can't get on the end of it. Oh! Gabriel. And hoofed away by Wan-Bissaka. But Saliba picks it up. Arsenal still high up the pitch here. Saka. Getting pressured by Fred. Backheeled into Odegaard. Odegaard. Xhaka's gone down.
that's
Man
not
United
Kenny got the ball.
defending for the life. Back out to Martinelli. Martinelli tries to pass it in the middle, but again, Wan-Bissaka with the defending. But Zinchenko picks that ball back up. Arsenal coming back at Man United.
What a game this is. What a game.
Martinelli runs past 4 Man United players. Weghorst back tackling, and Man United have possession. Wan-Bissaka to Weghorst. To Bruno. Bruno whips it up with a switch. To Luke Shaw, but Luke Shaw can't quite get there. Good defending by Saka, getting back and defending.
Very unusual.
But the
to
ref's
see.
blown. What's happened here? Man United
What?
player down, holding his head. They've got to stop the game.
It's Bruno.
Bruno Fernandes on the floor. Absolutely outstanding game for a neutral. Very entertaining. And an even better result if it stays like this for me and Liam.
I'm buzzing, mate. I'm buzzing. I don't know if I saw him touch his head there. On the replay, it didn't look like he touched his head. It looks like he touched his back, but that's just me personally.
Martinelli off, and Trossard has made his debut for Arsenal on in the 82nd minute.
8 minutes left. That's all it is. There was just replays being shown about the Marcus Rashford challenge with Ramsdale. Ramsdale didn't touch him at all. And the referee, I think the only reason why the referee said play on was because he wasn't going nowhere near goal. He was going to go around.
Arsenal have got the ball high up the pitch again. Luke Shaw wins the ball, but was that a foul? Yellow card for Luke Shaw. I don't know about that, ref.
Arsenal doing what Arsenal do best.
I don't know about that one, Jeff. No, he has. He's fouled him.
I wouldn't say it was a yellow card. Not just that, but isn't that
He's
his
got
first tackle? That's his
Saka
first tackle.
makes it look like it's bigger than what it
been shot.
is. Yeah. I mean, I rate the kid a lot. He's just scored one of the best goals I've ever seen him score. But it's just that thing about his game.
Just it spoils you.
I mean, it wins free kicks, fair enough, and you've got to do what you've got to do for your team. But when you make it look like that, it looks like you've been shot, lad. Do you know what I mean? Come on. You've got Odegaard over this free kick, very high up the pitch. It's got to be a very, very good delivery. You've got all the defenders up for Man United, for Arsenal.
Oh, what a save! Oh my
Odegaard.
God.
Nketiah, what a save by De Gea.
Oh my God.
And it's not even going to be a corner. It's a throw into Arsenal.
What a save.
Absolutely unbelievable save. What a ball from Odegaard. The ball just gets spilled in the box. Man United player can get on it. It's come off the hand of McTominay as well, but there's nothing in that.
Oh, what a save. It just bounced into Nketiah's path. Like, you couldn't have asked for a
Long
better
throw
kick.
in from Partey. Meets the head of McTominay. But Arsenal still have the ball. Zinchenko to Gabriel. And Odegaard with very poor pass. And Man United blast it up the field. And Saliba has picked up that ball. Saka into Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu's got 4 Man United players around him. And it goes out for an Arsenal throw-in.
Man United are defending for their lives right now.
Man United have had 0 touches in the opposition box the last 20 minutes. Wan-Bissaka again with the defending, concedes another corner. And you've got to be concentrated now. Any loss in concentration and it's 3-2 to Arsenal.
That's it.
Trossard over the corner. Can he make an impact on the game straight away coming on? Trossard, very good corner, but met by a Man
Beautiful
United player and headed back to De Gea.
Beautiful ball. Beautiful.
And Nketiah's just fouled De Gea off the ball.
This is it now. Tensions are rising between the two teams. Right now, both teams are going to get very hot-headed. Very hot-headed. We could see a few more cards before this game ends.
What is Nketiah doing there? But De Gea's gone down and made a lump of that. He didn't. He just he grabbed you, mate. Come on. He shouldn't be doing that, but you shouldn't be going down like that either. Just tapped him on the shoulder. What a save. What a save. And what a game. Wan-Bissaka.
Oh!
Eriksen. They're on a very good counter-attack here. Eriksen's got the ball in the box. Eriksen! And just wide.
What a block.
That were a chance, that.
What a run. What a run from the Spurs,
And
man.
Man United have got a corner. 86 minutes into the game. This could be it. They might have to score from this. Weghorst is still on the pitch. They need to get it on his head. Man United have scored from a corner already once. Can they do it again? Luke Shaw over the ball on the corner. Whips it in. Very nice ball, but cleared away by Gabriel. And Saka got the ball. Ref said foul.
Wan-Bissaka's lucky not to get in the book there. He stopped the counter-attack. Very lucky not to get a booking. Very lucky not to get a booking. He won the ball fair and square, did Saka.
That's the yellow card. That's the yellow card all day long, that.
That for me is stop
That's
the
the yellow card all day long.
But it didn't get booked.
The officiating of these matches, as we all know, for any regular watcher of the Premier League, we all know it's a shambles.
No consistency.
But Arsenal have taken the free kick fairly quickly. Tomiyasu's on the ball. Tomiyasu into Zinchenko, who's come into a midfield position here, which we see him do so well. Saka. And back to Ramsdale. Passes it out to Gabriel. Gabriel with a long ball up to in midfield. One back by Varane. It's Eriksen to McTominay. They're in a very good position here. But a very, very poor pass from McTominay. Arsenal have got the ball and Trossard's running with it. Trossard passes it off. Xhaka into Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu finds Saka. Saka bringing it into midfield. Trying to pass it, but just no communication. And Fred cuts that out. Fred. Rashford. Ooh, very dodgy one by Rashford. Very dodgy. And in the end, it's an Arsenal throw-in.
Similar to what we don't normally see from Marcus Rashford. He's normally composed there, but I don't know what he was thinking.
Saliba, he's had a very good game, Saliba. Tomiyasu's looked very lively when he came on. McTominay's tried cutting that ball out, but Trossard's got it. Very close to the box. Trossard to Zinchenko. Zinchenko. Oh! And he's in! He's in! He's 3-2 to Arsenal. Eddie Nketiah. Is that the double?
Whoa, what a flip!
What a finish!
What a flip. That is a punch.
And Man United have crumbled in the last minute of this match.
I mean, the way this second half
Commiserations.
The way the second half was going, there was only one winner. And I think they've just proven it there. Man United, the second half, have not been the same Man United in the first half. They've switched off. They fully switched off. What a goal by Nketiah. Beautiful build-up play from Zinchenko, making that blistering run with a beautiful cross.
It's gone to VAR.
Could it be offside?
I've just been informed it's going to VAR.
It could be offside.
Zinchenko might be offside, but that's close.
No, I think he's on.
That's very close.
It's hard to tell. It's on an angle. The camera's on an angle. Nketiah's on side. Yeah, Nketiah's on side. It's just a Zinchenko side. Yeah, Nketiah's on there. I don't see a problem. Wan-Bissaka's keeping Nketiah on there, surely. He can't control his foot right there. He is. He's on. They've gave it, I think. It's not offside. Martinez
Is there going to be last minute controversy?
Give it.
We'll give it.
Yeah.
They've gave it. I've got to say that there's no way they can't give that. That is a well done to Arsenal.
3-2
well done
to Arsenal.
Zinchenko,
Man United have played a
mate.
very good game, but
Wow.
not good enough. This pressure, we're going to come and bite them eventually, and it has. They just couldn't get... They couldn't get a foothold on this game, Man United, the last 20 minutes. Arsenal have been at them.
I wouldn't
And the
even say last 20
absolute
minutes.
passion from Zinchenko. That goal means absolutely everything to this Arsenal side.
Not just the Arsenal side, the title race. It means a very big point difference now in the title race again. But I tell you something, that
Nobody's
Man
stopping
United-
Arsenal this season.
Man United,
Man United have done it once, and it looks like they're not going to do it again.
Unbelievable game. Unbelievable game. Honestly.
Absolutely
Wow.
unbelievable. And commiserations to Man United. But the game is not over yet, and it only takes a couple of seconds to score a goal. Can Man United get back into this game? It's looking ever more unlikely.
I mean, you just stole the words out of my mouth. It takes less than a second to score a goal, and we just found that out with Eddie and
Aaron
Ketia,
Ramsdale with the absolute shithousery. Wasting time already.
That's what he does best. He's brought on Garancho now. For what? Last minute of the game? I mean, I understand it, but 5 minutes or something is not going to cut it. You got to give him at least 10, maybe 15, just to blend him into the game.
And
find
who
the
says
play.
experience always beats the young ones? Eddie Nketiah, 21 years of age, 2 goals against one of the best sides in the Prem this season.
Just wow. Just wow. This game's been absolutely entertaining non-stop. Arsenal...
And it's taken Varane off for Garnacho. It's an attacking-minded substitution. Man United have to get back into this game. Ten Hag is absolutely fuming. And Rob Holding's coming on. And I think that'll be it.
You know you're in trouble when Rob Holding comes on, boys. Just say. No, all seriousness, right? Arsenal, the way they've played this second half, they deserve every bit of praise, man. They've not let Man
They've
United
been absolutely phenomenal. Odegaard's coming off. He's had a very poor game, Odegaard. A very poor game. Well, compared to his standards, anyway. We're in the 93rd minute. He hasn't even said how many minutes of added time.
Odegaard got the assist. Odegaard got the assist for Nketiah's goal.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well,
That's what we talked about earlier, though. Odegaard's that magic in him. And that proved to be a great bit of magic, mate. A bit of Albus Dumbledore, if I say so myself. Beautiful pass. Nketiah with a tap-in. I don't know how many minutes have been added on. I've not seen the scoreboard go up. I don't know what's going on.
It hasn't. Like, it says 93rd minute, but
I don't know.
Trossard's running through the Man United midfield like it's no. Into Nketiah. And they're going for the corner flag. Fred's trying to get the ball. Arsenal have still got the ball here. Very good run.
Oh.
Trossard's taking it off the foot. Oh my God, skill by Trossard. He's still got the ball. Absolutely unbelievable. And he's being pushed. Is that foul? Ref says no, get up.
No.
Zinchenko picks up the loose ball into Nketiah. And Nketiah's taking it to the corner flag.
I don't know how many minutes are added on. We've not seen anything.
Bruno wins the ball back. Wan-Bissaka. Fred to Martinez. We've got to get this last attack now from Man United. Got to be a bit of magic, but nope. That long ball goes straight to Saliba, and Saliba smashes it up the field.
That's all he's been doing all game, Saliba. And
that's
over.
it, full time.
Wow.
3-2, Arsenal. And it's come to bite Man United in the arse because they've been shocking this last 25 minutes. Absolutely shocking. That's commiserations to Man United. And I think Arsenal have run away with this title.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
What a game of football.
You know, when Jesus got injured, a lot of people doubted Nketiah, saying, is he good enough? We need another striker to come in. But I think Eddie Nketiah has proved all of his worth here tonight. What a game that youngster has had.
100%.
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing to see.
And that's full time. That's full time. Absolutely unreal. What a game of football we've had on our hands tonight. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And two absolutely outstanding goals as well. What a game of football.
What a win.
What a game of football.
Tell you something, if you're an Arsenal fan, you can sit down, grab a pint, and just calm down. If you're a Man United fan, you can do the exact same and drown your sorrows. But Man United in that second half weren't the same Man United in the first half. Honestly, as soon as that
Arsenal
second
put too much
goal
on them.
went in, as soon as that second goal went in from Man United, that was it. Arsenal were just having none of it. They were making sure all of them had. That Arsenal always had the ball. They never gave away loose balls, and Man United were just defending for their lives. And it was a what do you call it? It was a mistake. What was going to happen? You know, it was eventually going to come. It came a bit late for Arsenal, but I don't think they care. They got the 3 points.
5 points clear of Man City. And commiserations for Man United.
Man United played well tonight. Well, the first half they played absolutely amazing, and 10 minutes into the second half.
Do you think that game would have been different if Casemiro would have been on the pitch, Liam?
Yeah, by a mile. By a mile. It would have sorted out the defence. There wouldn't have been, as Pistol said in the chat, you know, Casemiro would have told somebody to go help Wan-Bissaka on the back stick when he conceded that second goal, or the first, sorry. I think if Casemiro was on that field today, he would have made a massive difference. An absolute massive difference. McTominay, I'm taking nothing away from him. He's had a poor, but he was in poor form. He did all right tonight. He didn't do a single mistake. You know, apart from Saka's second goal, you could say Eriksen or McTominay should have done better in that point there. But
and I'm going to ask you now, Liam, for your player of the match.
It's got to be Eddie Nketiah. It's got to be 2 goals and
I agree.
A little touch at it's got to be him.
Absolutely unreal.
Now,
and that's just striker's instinct right there. He's there to tap that ball straight in.
Oh yeah.
And like you said earlier, a lot of people questioning can he have the impact that Jesus has had? Yes. Yes.
And if the game was still 2-1,
and he's still so young, and he's been so good. He was good all game.
Rashford's had an amazing game, taking nothing away from Rashford. Rashford's absolutely smashed it.
I think Xhaka, not Xhaka. I think Partey and Odegaard had poor games for Arsenal, and I thought Martinelli had a poor game as well. He did make some runs and some decent crosses, but they weren't they weren't brilliant.
The thing what kind of scares me a bit, you just said it. Partey didn't have a good game. Odegaard didn't have a good game. Martinelli didn't have a good game. 3 players were on that field. Well, some of them went off, but for at least 80 minutes they were on that field and they were having a poor game, and they still came out with the win.
That's it.
This is the most dangerous part of football. They were having poor games and Arsenal still managed to scrape by with a goal.
And that's it. At the end of the weekend games, 0-0 Chelsea-Liverpool, 1-1 Bournemouth-Nottingham Forest, 2-2 Leicester-Brighton, 1-0 to Aston Villa-Southampton, 2-0 to West Ham-Everton, 0-0 Crystal Palace-Newcastle, 0-0 Leeds-Brentford, 3-0 to Man City against Wolves, 3-2 to Arsenal against Man United, and then we've got a Monday night game tomorrow, which me and Liam will be covering on this channel, which is Fulham-Tottenham.
Big game for
big
Spurs.
Big game that they've got to win. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this watch along. Thank you all for tuning in.